So last season in Rainbow Six Siege, I was a Bronze 2, I believe, and it was pretty bad. I was not very good last season. I didn't do well in ranked at all, and so I was Bronze. Now time has passed, I'm now level 92, and I am a Gold 3. I think that's a pretty decent improvement and a good amount of playtime under my belt, so I've decided to talk to you guys about what helped me improve at Rainbow Six Siege and what could potentially help you. If you're just starting out, you need to know that the game is hard and frustrating at times, but the payout for learning it is amazing, so all of this is in the context of you will have to push through frustration. Now don't let anybody convince you that Rainbow Six Siege is a perfect game. It is not a perfect game. It has its imbalances and its engine issues and balance issues, and yes, you'll die in ways you thought you shouldn't have, and that's most online games. It's not perfect, so yeah, but the thing is people get good at it in spite of that. You know, you have to kind of work with the pros and the cons, the good things and the flaws. Starting off, the best tip I can give a new player is to learn the maps. Explore the map solo or with a friend in a private match, and pay attention to the names of different rooms. Every time you're in a room, a name down here will change. Learning the names of each room is important. You don't have to remember everything all at once, take your time. It took me my first 50 levels to really learn the maps. The maps are complicated, big, and there's a lot of them.
Kinda glad I was recruit. You got beamed.
Next is learn how to use cover to good effect. Not like the cover you use in Call of Duty or Battlefield or Halo. Really, show as little of your body as possible and hold angles that put the enemy at a 90-10, 80-20 engagement. You do not want 50-50 gunfights in Rainbow Six if you can avoid them. Sometimes you can't. And sometimes you will just have to rely on quick draw, aim and shoot ability. But for the most part, you need to show as little of your body as possible. The bullets in Rainbow Six Siege come out of the tip of your sight, okay? They're not going to come out of the barrel. So if just even your scope is peeked up over a ledge, you will hit somebody if it's on them. So show as little of your body as possible. Make sure they have the smallest target to hit. Remember, the game is one-shot headshots.
Quote me on it.
I killed Alibi.
And I got
Yeah.
last.
Oh,
yeah.
You got this.
Nice job.
Shit.
Now that's how you push an objective.
And that's how you cover your buddies.
Ding. And that's how you get a kill. Woo!
Now you think learning the maps and holding angles kind of go hand in hand, but it's more complicated than that. You'll learn what angles need to be held by playing the game and getting a feel for how other people play the game, where people rush from, how people push certain objectives, what rooms people do and do not go into, where to put your traps, where not to put your traps, where to put your cameras, where not to put your cameras. Some people I think try to learn this through YouTube, and the people that I've seen that try to learn that kind of stuff through other people's videos aren't very good. Put in actual playtime. You'll learn a lot more from playing than you ever will from watching someone else play. But we'll come back to that later. Now, next step is do not always default to anger when you're killed. I have trouble with this all the time, but it's important, and how I've gotten better at Rainbow Six recently is it's important to learn from each death. How did you die? Where did you die from? What gun did they use? Don't just skip the kill cams, figure out how you died and learn from each death. Rainbow Six matches only give you one life, so it's important to learn how to hold on to it. Learn from each death, and don't immediately default to anger, although there will be some rage-inducing deaths.
Oh, someone's out.
Yay.
Shit, someone's out back. By ruins. Ah, shit, I shouldn't have fucking peeked it either. Fucking damn it. It's a Blackbeard out in ruins, so...
The next thing you need to know is that there's bullshit in every online shooter, and Rainbow Six Siege is no exception. You have to embrace the chaos or be destroyed by it. There's no other option.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Shit. Fuck. Where the hell?
What?
I don't understand.
What?
How did he get there? How did he get there?
How is my aim?
Oh my god.
What?
What?
You hit that guy so many times.
I know!
Fuck.
You embrace the craziness. You embrace the fact that you'll die because somebody busted open the floor above you and shotgunned you in the top of the head before you could react. You have to embrace that fact, that you might die because you stood in front of one of the little drone hole vents and got your feet shot by a shotgun. You have to deal with that. Sometimes you're going to peek your head out for a millisecond, then as you're crouching, get taken out by a glass halfway across the map. Embrace the fact that that's how tough the game is, or it will just destroy you. You are not a victim to the game is your friend. Learn it. Now, I said you can't learn everything from watching people, but when you die, the best thing to do is spectate good players and learn from them. Also, spectating bad players will teach you what not to do when you see them die. If you see someone doing something you think is stupid and then they die, it's best you don't try it. Also, when you're spectating, listen for footsteps around your teammates and try to give callouts if you can. If you can't, and I don't know. But it's really helpful to learn from other people's mistakes and successes. So watch good players. It might give you confidence that you can one day be as good as the person you're spectating. Rainbow Six isn't a KD game, and you should work harder to help your team than getting kills. Some people, I feel like they work really hard on killing and chasing down kills, and it gets them killed or puts their teammates at a disadvantage. So like maybe you take out an enemy, but you got killed in the process because you were too aggressive, and then your team is down a man. It's more important to help your team. Sometimes the way you can help your team is just, I don't know, spotting people, giving callouts, placing a trap in the right area, suppressing an enemy while your teammate reloads, reviving them. All that's helpful. I always pick on my friends when they get 0 kills in a match of Rainbow Six Siege, and I tease them about what flavor their donut is. Get it? Because it's a 0 in the donut. Okay, you get it. But really, you could have 0 kills an entire match of Rainbow Six Siege, and you probably still helped in some ways. So always try to be helpful instead of trying to be kill effective. But, you know, also work on your aim and shit. That leads me into my next thing, which is practice your aim. And find your favorite settings on your controller or mouse, whatever it may be. Figure out your favorite settings and work on your aim in situations, terrorist hunt, and just the game in general, casual or ranked. Work on your aim.
Jaeger, Yignog. We got Smoke Nog and Yignog and Nig. Oh god!
Oh
god!
Oh.
Hey, Jaeger's
man.
right there. Jaeger's right here. Light ping.
That was stupid, and I recorded it.
Jaeger, Yignog. We got Smoke Nog and
Got him.
Yignog and Nig. Oh god!
The game is very tactical, but at the same time, you don't want to be the guy that can be relied on to win a gunfight. You have to be able to take someone out. It's one-shot headshots. Learn to aim for the head. Get good with the weapons. Learn when to hip fire and when to ADS. Learn how to throw grenades. Practice the game. That takes playtime, and you actually have to be studying what you're doing and not just, you know, grinding mindlessly. Practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes better. Next one is think outside of the box, and don't repeat the same move twice.
They completely blew up bathroom wall.
Oh, fuck.
That's gonna be tough to drop down into.
10 seconds to go.
Let's not drop down this time. We did that a lot. We've done that every time that they've been in penthouse.
5 seconds.
I want to play you a good example here. We were doing a ranked match, and we were not doing the best. We were barely holding our own, and I think we just barely won it, or did we barely lose it? I honestly don't remember. Either way, I decided to shake things up and play as Glaz and lock down this room. As you can see, nobody can peek this window, or at least they'd be terrified to. I'm not the best with Glaz. In fact, I suck with Glaz. But you see right there, even if my friend would have choked that kill, I would have been able to take out that cavi and finish the round for us. I shook up my tactics. I played an operator to their strengths in a way they hadn't dealt with before. Our opponents hadn't dealt with a Glaz before that round, so it was unexpected and it threw them off, and we ended up winning that round. So yeah, think outside the box and don't do the same thing over and over again. Maybe you need to play as a completely different operator and take on a completely different playstyle. Now if you stay till the end of the video, that's great, because here is the last big thing. This is like number 10 here. Push yourself to be assertive past your current skill level. Be more aggressive, be more assertive, and be more on top of things. Act with confidence. Play as if you've never not played Rainbow Six. Don't play as if you're a noob and you're worried about you might die. Play as if you're a fucking esports Rainbow Six awesome super dude pro gamer guy. I don't know, just play as if you're someone that is so competitively knowledgeable you can win anything, anytime. That means maybe you get too aggressive and you die because of it. That's actually a good thing in this case. You're building confidence and game feel. You learn your limits as well as the limits of the game. A lot of people when they play Rainbow Six, when they're on the defense team, they don't want to roam because it's scary, they might die. So they want to sit on the objective and just crouch and just wait and watch doorways all game. On attacking, maybe they just kind of follow loosely behind somebody and, you know, they don't really know what to do, they don't know where to go. Act as if you do. It's gonna get your ass kicked, but you also might surprise yourself. Push yourself to your limits to learn your limits, and hopefully in the process, extend your range of abilities. Maybe you can be a good roamer, maybe your aim is better than you thought it was, maybe you can be aggressive. You don't always need to be on defense, you don't always need to be the victim to the very scary Rainbow Six game. Sometimes you can kick its ass, and you have to prove that to yourself.
Smash.
It's fine.
Boom, hatch is blown.
I see that.
Hold on, I'm just gonna hold this angle quickly.
There was
Can someone watch the back stairs? Can someone watch? Wait, no,
Just you and me, dude.
Just you and me.
Yeah, I didn't realize, sorry. I'm watching the hatch.
You guys are both watching the match.
Floor's indestructible.
Don't worry about the hatch.
I don't think it was.
I dropped.
Somebody's in the room with me. Hey, there's
I
an
shoved.
assist.
They're
Nice
fucking
one, nice one, nice
idiots.
one. Just, boom, boom. Just hold back, hold back.
That's where I saw the ash.
Where the hell?
Nice.
Nice. Oh my god, nice job, bro.
Successful.
You killed her in the end.
That's ridiculous. Oh my god.
Watching her do a spin kick in the air.
Yeah!
There's so much else to learn in Rainbow Six. It's a very complicated game, but I think my appeal with it is that it's harder than everything else that I own. On the shooter side of things, it's even harder than most milsims I've played. It's much more ruthless. It's much more quick and accurate, and I'm very happy with it. And so there's a lot of things to learn. I haven't learned everything, but that's what I've learned throughout over 92 levels and going from being a bronze player to a gold player. Rank doesn't mean everything, but I think that's a pretty good sign that I've improved. But down in the comment section below, leave your tips and ask questions. This is really important. So yeah, leave your tips down below in the comment section below, anything that I missed or anything you think new players should know. And if you're a new player, scroll down there and read them. Let's help new players out, because new players need to be accepted into Rainbow Six or it will die. You don't want it to become a closed system where it becomes so elitist and toxic that no new players want to get into it because it's too hard and scary. So yeah, as kind of a newbie Rainbow Six player that just started playing earlier this year, this is how I got better, and I hope you can become better than me. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you when I see you. Please share this video with any newbie Rainbow Six players that you may know. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see you. I'm tired. Goodbye.
Think her out there. Nothing.
Really?